Here we go. We're live. If you talk loud, you'll be on this mic, yeah? What? Yeah? Yep, anybody who talks loud will be on this mic. Like if they get rowdy in here, I'll haul them up to the window. Like they can tell, they can hear it. Okay, that can go there. Alright, what now?
What is the stream?
YouTube. I wanna say there must be a way to share the link. Well, here, I'm just gonna go search it up on my phone real quick. You do okay here? Yeah, I'll grab a couple bucks too in case you want to. Yeah, that's what we'll have to watch during the games, and that's why I put it on the closer view, because if we pull it back, then it's going to get the frame in. But this way, you know, you can just probably set it up on here and see most of the field just by turning it right here. I know it's kind of a pain in the butt, but you can set it down here, set it down here. You know what I mean? As long as you keep that audio view, you can't turn it this way because it's going to be on the landscape. But yeah, you know, you play with it a little bit as you get into it. I'm going to check and make sure that it's got the audio that it's supposed to have, and call back there and make sure they're all good.
Graham.
All right. Any questions before we get going?
Timeouts and stuff. Does this have to be on? This time, this has to be on and off. I tried. I don't know.
You do the counting down?
The counting down.
No, we will look out and everything.
Okay.
I would just say the big thing is always watch meetings. Give me this signal, start it. See this, kill or stopping it.
Okay.
That's the big thing.
Does the clock stop on the first down?
Yeah, it will. And then we'll punch on it. Like that one says, the kids kind of move those things. Just pay attention to meetings. Unwinding it, starting it, doing this, stopping it. That's going to that's not the easiest like
Alright, and then all of the penalties will be the one.
yes, looking for it. I think we're going 12 and 3 for that time. 12 minutes and then
Okay.
Alright. Hey,
guys,
good luck to
appreciate
you
it.
guys.
We got names and everything.
Yeah, you guys got all their names yet? They're all getting
Anything else? Yep.
Yeah.
Right over here, man.
Okay, thanks guys.
All right.
I'm pretty sure those are always in the test. Yep. Hey, Jeff. What do I need to do with this to turn it on?
Just gotta keep it going.
Well, and like you said, you post that score in the weight room. The off season is, as we all know, are kind of when champions are built, and it sounds like you guys must have had a pretty good off season program going.
Yeah, a lot of our guys really locked in this summer. Or honestly, from the time football got over until the time football started, they were lifting and working, and we've had a lot of guys completely change their bodies and step up already this year, and hopefully we can keep that going.
Well, and obviously, Coach, I haven't seen you on the field before tonight, but just by talking to you in the pregame here and taking a look at your lineup, you're playing a lot of kids this year. You guys got a lot of depth on this team.
Yeah, we don't have a huge senior class, but we got a really big junior class, and a lot of those guys are hungry and ready to play. So trying to keep people fresh and give people a lot of opportunity, especially here early in the year.
Well, and you had mentioned, too, that that's just kind of part of the strategy against Parkston because they're so big on the line. You're going to have to keep rotating guys in. Let's talk a little bit about Parkston coming in tonight. What do you have on them, Coach?
You know, they've beat us the last 2 years, and it just has felt like they've just been more physical than us in those games. So we just know that we got to match that. We got to be ready to go. We plan to rotate a lot of guys defensively to try to keep them fresh. But we just got to be ready for a physical game. It's going to be. They went to the state championship for a reason. So 2 weeks in a row, we're playing number one teams. That's probably never happened in Wolsey-Wessington history. But we're excited and we're just ready to go.
Hey, won the first one, got a big one coming up tonight. Coach, thanks so much for joining us. Good luck in the game, and we'll be talking to you down the road.
Hey, appreciate it.
Hayden Hooks, their head coach of the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds. Let's get back to the studios here so we can get back with starting lineups, officials, and kickoff. Parkston at Wolsey-Wessington, the clash of the number ones coming up on KOKK.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
It seems like nothing's built to last these days. Well, here's one that's built to last a long time. Portable creep feeders from Vern's Manufacturing in Wessington. These creep feeders are built with convenience and durability in mind. Feed flow is easily adjustable with an agitation bar to prevent bridging and snug-fitting lids. Portable creep feeders from Vern's Manufacturing are made locally in Wessington, South Dakota. Put a portable creep feeder from Vern's Manufacturing of Wessington into your farming operation.
Prostrello Motors in Huron thanks everyone for their business in July. Now that August is here, it's time to get ready for the big one, the South Dakota State Fair. Prostrellos will be there at their fairgrounds building with vehicle displays, cold water, and more. Prostrellos will also sponsor the Friday night entertainment and just may have a few tickets to give away for the show. Prostrello Motor Sales in Huron thanks you for your business and have a great time at the big one, the South Dakota State Fair.
Every day you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986.
Dakota Sports.
Would like to thank the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. They bring us the reading of the officials here in the pregame show as we get set here for Parkston at Wolsey-Wessington. Taking a look at the officials for tonight's game, or no, wait a minute. Let's wait and see. I think we're going to have the national anthem. Yeah, I think we're going to send it back here. They got special uniforms on tonight, kind of a camouflage look. And I don't know if that's part of their theme of the evening, but it looks like they do have a little bit of a presentation here before we get things rolling. A fresh 12 is up on the board. We have not had a flip yet, as both teams here are waiting starting lineups. We'll talk a little bit about the officials here in the pregame show. Like I said, I didn't want to get into that and then have to take a break. No, they're going to go starting lineup. So our officials for tonight's game, Tate Schoenfelder, Lane Kessler, Steve Schoenfelder, Jamie Hayek, and Ty Schoenfelder. Again, the law on the field tonight. Tate Schoenfelder, Lane Kessler, Steve Schoenfelder, Jamie Hayek, and Ty Schoenfelder. That's your law on the field tonight. As always, the reading of the officials brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. We haven't had a flip yet, so as far as starting lineups are concerned, we'll run through them quickly.
And now the defensive starter for the Trojans, the senior, number 2, Braden Jervik.
As they get starting lineups again here on the field, we'll take a look at them quickly. Wolsey-Wessington, Keaton Zomer, the center. The guards, Isaiah Sabalier, Cade Van Buskirk. Tate French is an end. Colin Hughes is an end. The wideouts are Moshe Richmond and Peyton Rainford. The quarterback is Caleb Richmond. The running back, Gabriel Case. Defense for Parkston, Will Jadozi, Maddox Brissett, Brody Becker, Elliot Leisher. The defensive linemen, linebackers Braden Jervik and Jaron Nesham. The D-backs are Luke Borman, Coulter Kramer, and Caden Holzbauer. Wolsey-Wessington, like I said, will wear special unis tonight. They got kind of a camo look with white numbers, black pants.
56, a senior.
Parkston in the traveling whites with the blue numbers and the orange outline as the Trojans come to town here. Also 2-0 as Wolsey-Wessington 2-0 here as well. All right, let's send it back to the studios. We will take an extended timeout during the national anthem, during the coin flip, and we're going to be ready for kickoff here shortly. Parkston at Wolsey-Wessington. Stay tuned. You're listening to the pregame show on 1210 KOKK. And that is Miss,
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate-dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous DQ blizzards. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake or a DQ blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats and cool treats.
Do you know what your cattle are eating? Are they growing like you expect? At Dakota Land Feeds, their experienced feed consultants can help you be sure your cattle are getting everything they need to perform and what will help you increase your bottom line. Let Dakota Land Feeds help formulate the right ration to fit the needs of your cattle, whether you have growing calves, feedlot cattle, yearlings, or beef cows. Dakota Land Feeds has feed consultants across the territory to help serve you. See your local Dakota Land Feeds dealer today.
Your doctor says surgery. Who's got the time? There's packing, driving, parking fees, feeding your spouse. Oh, don't forget the dog. The procedure, recovery, the drive again, and getting back to normal. And what about rehab? Will insurance cover it? Don't leave home. Talk to your doctor about scheduling surgery close to home at HRMC or learn more online at huronregional.org. Huron Regional Medical Center. The right care is right here.
Onward Wolsey
Just
Business
keep 'em going here. I'm trying to
Association
figure
supports
something
all
out.
activities of Wolsey-Wessington School. Onward Wolsey Business Association includes Sandy's Cut and Curl, Santel Communications, Egtegra of Wolsey, Shooter Saloon, Dakota Environmental, H&S Heating and Cooling. Best of luck to the Warbirds from Onward Wolsey Business Association.
Check, check, check.
Family Insurance. This is Crystal Volkwartson, agent at
That's not
Volkwartson
good.
and Associates, Inc. As your American Family Insurance agent in Huron and Miller, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. Call me today at 605-352-4943 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Stop into Shooter Saloon in Wolsey today for some good food, good drinks, and great time. Shooters has new hours. They're open Monday through Friday, 3 to close, with the kitchen open 4 to 10. Shooters is now open Saturdays,
Check.
noon to close, with a lunch special and appetizers available noon to 4. Be sure to follow their Facebook page to find the weekly special and any drink specials they may be having. You can still get all their normal menu items like their delicious ribeye dinner and, of course, Shooter's famous homemade pizzas 4 to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Make your next stop at Shooter's Saloon in Wolsey.
Action news on the scene. Once again, a craft of some sort has crash landed. I can see movement coming from the craft. Is it the sun? It is. It's confirmed and emerging now exactly what we thought. It is the sun. Ty Clark has just emerged from the craft. He's the son of Kent Clark. And yes, they're teaming up like Superman and Boy Wonder. Father and son finally together. Kent Clark Insurance, Wessington. Equal opportunity provider. 458-2281.
Check.
For your crop insurance needs.
It seems like nothing's built to last these days. Well, here's one that's built to last a long time. Portable creep feeders from Vern's Manufacturing in Wessington. These creep feeders are built with convenience and durability in mind. Feed flow is easily adjustable with an agitation bar to prevent bridging and snug-fitting lids. Portable creep feeders from Vern's Manufacturing are made locally in Wessington, South Dakota. Put a portable creep feeder from Vern's Manufacturing of Wessington into your farming operation.
Hi,
Okay,
I am
bring it back
Tyson
to me
Lee.
after
As
this
a college
one, we'll see
wrestler,
what it
I push
sounds
my
like.
body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Car Chiropractic a try.
When is the right home truly the right home? This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? Buying a large house when your kids are heading off to college in a few years, or paying for a view of the lake when you are hardly home, probably doesn't make sense. At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget.
Okay.
We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in plant protection, plant
Okay, does it
nutrition,
sound
and
any
field
better
technology.
over the,
They offer
background
premier
now?
products and one-on-one relationships with local field experts to
I know
help
there's
their
not much for
customers grow.
background noise, and
Wilbur
there won't
Ellis
be
is
during the
committed
game,
to
but I'm
bringing you
assuming
and
you
your
can hear me?
operation new and innovative ideas.
All right, so put me
Contact
back
your
on
local
after
Wilbur
this
Ellis
commercial.
specialist today to find out how
Please.
to maximize your return on investment. Wilbur Ellis
Yeah.
wishes
Yep.
all
Yep.
area
Do
high school
whatever you can.
athletes the
Just
best of
play
luck
around
this
with it a little
season.
bit, learn a little bit.
Brushing up? You're tuned to Dakota Sports.
And the back judge is Ty Schoenfelder.
Okay, check 2, 3. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Okay, what is happening here? Yeah, I know. Don't text me.
And is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
Prostrello
All right,
Motors
I
in
guess we can
Huron
try it
thanks
again and
everyone
see if
for
it
their
makes that
business
death
in
loop.
July. Now that August is here,
Turn
it's time to get
audition
ready for the big one,
off
the
on
South
the Adobe
Dakota State
computer.
Fair.
When you
Prostrellos
put me
will
back
be
on the
there
air,
at
turn
their
Adobe
fairgrounds
off.
building with vehicle displays,
that should
cold
be
water,
okay.
and
And then
more.
turn it back on when you go to
Prostrellos
break,
will
but
also
turn
sponsor
Adobe
the Friday night
Audition,
entertainment and just
turn
may
it
have
on.
a few tickets
Hot
to
two,
give
turn
away
that
for
off
the
while you
show.
put me on the air, see if that
Prostrello
fixes
Motor
it.
Sales in Huron thanks
If
you
not,
for
go
your
back to
business
commercial
and
and
have a
I'll
great
figure it
time
out.
at the big one, the South Dakota State Fair.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports.
We all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen ice cream, of course. Get your favorite
Wolsey-Wessington
What is happening right now? Come
won
on.
the opening coin toss and deferred.
Okay, I don't know what is happening. I have no clue, but we're just gonna keep trying to go back on, I guess. Matt Watson back here in Wolsey-Wessington
First
here
possession
taking
of
on
the game for the
Parkston.
Warbirds starts on the 41-yard
Yeah, I'm
line.
trying. So why can't you hear me? Can you hear me? This is irritating. I'm getting
Peyton Rainford with the first catch of the game on the left side, a 1-yard gain. Second. And about 8.
I don't know,
Oh boy.
Pass complete on the right side to Moshe Richmond. Caden Holzbauer on the stop. Third down on 1. Gain of about 8 on the pass to Moshe Richmond. Third down. Flag.
Hey, Microsoft Edge, open it. There's an email there. It's already open. Or there should be an email there.
5-yard
It's
penalty
Duffy.
against the Warriors who backed them up 5 yards. Third down and 6.
It might come to spam. It's possible. But yeah, there should be an email I just sent from Clean Feeds. Yeah, 7:11, 7:12 p.m., something like that. Yeah, it should be probably in spam.
Clean pass complete to Kate Frank, gets back about 5. Stop short of the first down. It'll be 4th and 1.
It's there. I just sent it. It's in one of them, I'm sure.
Wolsey-Wessington will go for it on 4th down. 4th and 1.
Yeah, I don't know why it's making that loop. I have no idea. I guess I should just start over and look it up again. I don't know what's happening. It worked last time.
Timeout.
Yeah, it's
Warbird.
just the death loop. It just makes a total echo. I don't know. I don't know. Is that Duffy at KOKK? Can you even tell? Okay, well, I sent it to Duffy at KOKK. This is gonna work. Okay, let's turn that. Alright, now you got one hook through. That's how you hook up on Clean Feed. It's not ideal, but we don't know what we're doing here. I can't, I don't have time to set it up right now. No, let's get that email going. And
Back out of the timeout.
It'll give you a connect option.
4th and 1 for the Warbirds.
Oh, maybe we should just 4th and 1. Let's see. I gotta pay attention to the game, so just give me a minute. Caleb, okay, so
Caleb Richmond on the run near the first down. We'll see.
Alright, so
First down.
that's picking up audio. It's not coming out. Alright, yeah.
Gain of the yard and a half.
Alright, I'll
Picks
call
up
it a
the
minute.
first down for the Warbirds.
I'll call it a minute. I'll call back on the hard. Alright, so it should give me an option to connect.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
It can't be in spam. If it's in spam, you gotta send it to the inbox before it'll allow you to click on it.
Richmond keeps the ball himself, runs from the left side. His gain will be about 5. Second down.
Check.
And 5.
So it is picking me up.
After the Caleb Richmond scramble to the left side.
It's picking them up a lot too. Yep. Alright, well I guess just try to put me back on. I'm gonna hang up the phone. We'll see what happens. Sure. Thanks.
Fumble. Touchdown number 7, Colton Kramer. on the fumble recovery.
And welcome back to Wolsey here. Nope. 8:47, 41.
Number 7, Coulter Kramer, scores the first point of the game for the Trojans. Trojans line up for 2. Whistle.
Just keep them going. I will call you back on the cell phone in a couple of minutes.
Penalty on the Warbirds. Stop short of the end zone is number 11, Luke Borman. Colton Kramer with the score on the fumble recovery. 2-point conversion attempt, unsuccessful. 6-0 the score, 8:47 on the clock, first quarter.
I need that for you, brother. Check. Right here. Why would it go? Check. Check. Okay. 2.3.
Like for the ball line, and then you push the ball line, and then you go over something the number. And yards to go. Okay, all right. Okay.
Carter Sumner will kick off for the Trojans. Peyton Langford and Austin Wyatt are deep for the Warriors. Ball sails out of bounds at about the 25-yard line in the flag. Penalty mark-off puts the ball on the 35-yard line. First down, Wolsey-Wessington. Moshe Richmond, one left, stops the line of scrimmage. No gain. Second and 10. Richmond scrambles to the right.
going. Keep clock going.
Loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 12.
Hey, there we go. All right, yeah, just go ahead and we'll just do it this way. Let's just put me on this way. Go get Nathaniel on. Thanks.
Richmond, run left. Pushed out by Kramer. Back to the original line of scrimmage, 4th and 10. On the punt is Tate French. Parkston is out of bounds to the right side. Trojans will take over on the 43-yard line.
43 yards.
Yep.
Thank you.
First down, Trojans on the 43.
Parkston up 6-0.
Sure.
Technically, their first offensive play is a
First and goal.
run, and Borman's run is going to
On
get
the
a
run by Borman.
all the way
From the
down.
43.
Flag on the play. I think they got him down around the 5.
Down to about the 5
Yeah, they got him at the 5, so that'll be
before Borman's first down.
38 on the run. Now Parkston already up 6-0 here on a
First
score
and
after a
goal
goal by Caleb Richmond. That one was
for the
brought all the way
Trojans.
back by Coulter Kramer. So
On the 5.
6-0 Parkston, and now Parkston their first play really of offense.
Flag.
38-yard run, and now we'll have a flag on the play, and the first penalty of the game against Parkston will be a 5-yard procedure penalty, or I'm pretty sure that'll be the case. It's Carter Summer, the quarterback, coming over for the play call, and that will be the call. That's the
Flag.
first penalty against
On the offense, we'll back them up 5 yards. Still first down, first and goal
Opening quarter.
from the 10.
And threatening here again, now a first and goal from the 10. Well, again, thanks for bearing with us here, and we are learning as we go on a couple of things here, trying to add some video capabilities. Here's a run left side. It's Coulter Kramer trying to get the corner of the end zone. And
Touchdown. Number 7, Coulter Kramer. 10-yard touchdown run.
So 2 offensive plays, 2 touchdowns.
For the Trojans.
And of course, 1 was a defensive touchdown, but the statistic stands. And with 7:20 to play in the first.
Line up for 2.
And now they will look for 2. Missed the 2-point attempt at first.
Into the end zone. Arms are up, but there is a flag on the back side of the play.
Coming back. Looks like it'll go against the Warbirds. I think it'll probably stand. And it'll be 14-0 here momentarily. Get the word. The players are coming over like the play is over. Haven't made any indication of putting anything up on the scoreboard yet, so we'll leave it 12-0 for the time being. 7:20 to play quarter number 1. Parkston coming to play here tonight. A scoop and score on a fumble by Richmond. That one returned about 65 yards for the touchdown, and now 1 play or 2 plays, 43 yards and a score. It's a personal foul against the
Personal foul.
Will be
A face mask on the Warbirds
14-0. The Trojans lead.
is declined. The
Quarter number
2-point
one, we'll
conversion
take
is
a
good.
60-second break. We're back in a minute. 1 minute on KOKK. Yeah, if send one is up, it sends it back down the line. I know it's. That's you. You talk about you. Welcome back to Wolsey. 7:20 to play opening quarter, and now a 14-0 Parkston lead as the Trojans a defensive touchdown on the Warbirds' first drive. Turned them over on downs, and then a 38-yard run and a 10-yard run for the touchdown. So the Trojans, a couple of scores, just one possession, but 2 touchdowns here for Parkston. Trojans here, 7:20 to play opening quarter. They'll line up for the kickoff here, and they'll get that personal foul yardage there, so we will have to work off a 15-yard penalty against the Warbirds. So 2 penalties, 20 yards, and they'll kick from the Warbird 45. They'll angle it towards the sideline and inside the 5 or well around the 7.
Inside the 10, the flag.
And now flag will be procedural for us as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And Warbirds penalty, I don't think that affects it. 7:20 left opening quarter, 14-0 Parkston. Wolsey-Wessington. Their third possession, the first ended in a fumble that was returned for a touchdown. The second was a 3-and-out. And the Warbirds now their third offensive possession. They will start this.
Warbirds will start this possession on the 20-yard line.
Their own 20, trailing 14-0. Looking to get something going here at home. An unbeaten Wolsey-Wessington team.
First down.
Ranked Gregory last week to take over number 1 in 9A. Parkston comes to town number 1 in 9AA, and now the officials will blow it dead again.
Whistle from the officials.
Officials going to meet up at midfield, and we'll get a word here. And I don't think there's an infraction of any sort here. I think one of the officials just having a quick question, maybe about the placement of the ball, or I know they did have the penalty, so I don't know if you marked that off. Generally, I thought when the ball bounced out of bounds like that, you get that 30. But 7:20 left here in quarter number 1. 14-0 Parkston leading on the road. It's the flash of number 1s here, and Parkston jumping out to an early lead. Got the stupid score, about 65 yards. Colton Kramer the return for the first score, and then came back and scored right away quickly again. Kramer the second touchdown. Second time around the quarterback Summer with the 2-point conversion. So 14-0. They'll set the ball here for
the officiating crew confirms. Means everything to the coaches.
Two receivers left.
And here we are, first down.
So got a wing left, and a little motion to the opposite side of the field. The hand down to
Run up the middle.
Case.
Number 3. Gabriel Case.
Not much for success on the ground tonight. 2-5.
1-yard gain.
And of course that fumble
For Case, second down.
Return for a touchdown. 6:53 counting to play. Quarter number 1 here in Wolsey. Parkston 14, Wolsey-Wessington nothing. Richmond now from the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. A little motion by Moshe. Back to passes. Caleb quickly flushed out. Wings it right side out in front of the
Pass on the right side is incomplete. Colin Hughes, the intended receiver.
Completion. He starts out 3 of 4 for 14 yards.
3rd and 9.
He's already a catch. Catch for Rainford. And Rainford down for a couple. So the Warbirds now a 3rd and 9. Couple receivers left. And the man in the backfield is Mote Taylor from the gun. On a 3rd and 9 from their own 21. The Warbirds trailing 14-0. Taylor Richmond back to pass. Flushed out up the middle side.
Sack.
A go down for a loss of around 4.
Credit number 56, Will Jadozian with the sack. I'll bring up 4th down. Field 14.
Sack. They will lose 5. And they will be set up here either on a 4th and 9.
Kate French on the punt. Kramer is back.
The kick, Ramos, and
Parkston over
ankle. The Kramer
We're
fell
down at
down.
the 41-yard line.
Take a big Wolsey-Wessington bounce, and the Warbirds will down it at about the 40-yard line. So Parkston will take over there. Trojans, 2 plays from scrimmage, a 38-yard run, a 10-yard run, 3 if you count the penalties. That backed them off 5 yards. And defensive touchdown, they have made short work of this. Made short work of this Warbird D in that first time, just a couple of runs. See what hooks the boys can come up with here on this drive. 1st and 10, Parkston their own 40,
Trojans
double wing,
possession
single
starts
back.
just over the 40-yard line.
For the Trojans, here's a little motion, and the motion man will get it. That's Luke Borman. Borman trying to turn the corner, can't quite get there. Chased down there by
Luke Borman on the run to the right. No gain on the play.
Borman going to go for no gain there. Well, Borman that
Richmond on the
38-yard
stop.
run
2nd and 10.
to open, well, Parkston's offensive game at the start of the football game, I guess. The first time they saw the football. 5:20 to play here, quarter number 1. Parkston a 14-0 lead as they will line up now. Same look, double wing, single back. Coulter Kramer in motion. They'll take the handout. They'll give it to Borman. Borman cuts it back to the
Run inside the Borman. This one picks up about 5.
And we'll bring up now a 3rd and 5 and an opportunity for this Wolsey-Wessington
5-yard gain on the run by Borman up the middle. Takes the ball
stop.
just over the 45. 3rd down.
14-0, 4:50 to play.
And 5.
Carter Summer back on. Carter Summer, the quarterback. Braden Jervik, Coulter Kramer, Luke Berman will all come out of the backfield. Maddox Brissett, Elliott Leisner catching passes. The line, Riley Cook, Jared Nesham, Will Jadozi. Here's the handoff to the right side. Head down, Braden Jervik. And Jervik is close to the first down marker, but it's going to be stopped short.
Jervik on the run. Stopped a yard short of the first down. 4th and 1.
So now a 4th and 1. Parkston will get set to go for it here, just shy of midfield.
4th down.
Nose of the football might even be touching midfield. As Summer, the
Fumble.
handoff, left side, a fumble, football's loose, and either way, the Warbirds are going to come away and win this football. If the Parkston Trojans recover, they'll turn it over on downs. It's shy of the first down marker, and if the Warbirds recover, of course, a fumble recovered. It looks like Parkston will recover it, and the Warbirds will take over on downs.
Turnover on downs will put the ball on about the 49-yard line.
So,
first down
turnover back to Wolsey-Wessington, and the Warbirds with 4:02 to play in the opening quarter here. Chance to get something going. They have the ball first. Was looking to move the football pretty well. Had a couple of nice passing plays to open the game. Then the fumble, the scoop and score. Parkston took 2 plays to score on their first offensive possession, but now the Warbirds shut them down defensively. Take over 1st and 10 already in Trojan territory at the 48. Quick pass
Left side to Richmond. He's taken down for a loss. There's a flag in the 50-yard line.
For Moshe Richmond, and got a flag on the near side of the field. That'll be against the Warbirds.
So they'll mark off some penalty yardage. And we'll get set for another first down. 3:58 to play opening quarter. 14-0 Parkston.
Legal block.
Legal block will go against Wolsey-Wessington, so they'll mark off 10. Third penalty against the Warbirds tonight. 3 penalties, 30 yards. And that'll put them back in their own territory. First and 10, their own 41.
And 20. On the 41.
20 yards to the first down marker. Richmond will go from the gun. A receiver right, a receiver left. There's a little motion from Moshe. Gabe Case in the backfield. He'll throw a block. It's a screen play. Set up nicely at the 40. It's complete across the 45. Complete out there to Colin Hughes. He was trying to keep the play going, but
Screen pass to
Parkston able
Hughes for a gain of
slow
about
it
5.
down a little bit. Knock him off his base there. He'll pick up about 5, and we'll bring up a second at around 15. 3:28 left, quarter number 1, 14-0. Parkston jumping out to an early lead here. Warbirds trying
Second
to
down
answer.
and 5.
Have a second and around 15. They need about the 39-yard line or so of the Trojans to convert. Richmond will go from the gun, 2 receivers left. Case again out of the backfield, a wing left set up this time as well. Here is Moshe in motion left to right. Caleb the snap on a second and 15. It's a handoff to Case. Case near side, slips a tackle, slips a second.
Case on the run.
Reaching out, trying to get back to the original line. Comes up a few yards short.
3.
He'll pick up about
3rd and 12. On the 49.
Set up a 3rd and around a dozen. Well, Richmond early on in this one, 4 out of 5. I got them 4 out of 5 for 19. No success on the ground though for these Warbirds tonight. Positive runs of 2, 5, 3, and after that it's a bunch of zeros, negative numbers, and of course a fumble.
3rd down.
Return for a touchdown. Here's a 3rd and 12, just shy of midfield. Caleb back to pass, flushed out of the pocket, running far side, gets away from one would-be tackler. Nice pass over the middle, complete at the 30-yard line.
Richmond's pass
to
is
Peyton
complete
Rainford.
to Peyton Rainford.
Starts at the 49, and now we got a flag on the play.
Kramer.
It's probably coming back.
On the stop, a 1st down for the Warbirds.
Parkston saying it's going against Wolsey-Wessington, and I gotta believe that's correct. As the Warbirds are now collecting behind the penalty flag, so
Near
we will
midfield.
mark this one back, and what was a
Negate the play.
20-yard pass play and a first down.
Penalty is on the
Going
Warbirds.
to turn into about a
Marked
3rd
off
and
from the
around
47.
19.
So it's gonna be a loss of down. If you need an eagle pass. A loss of down.
Legal pass beyond the line of scrimmage, loss of down.
Legal pass. Oh, okay, pass it beyond the line of
4th
scrimmage. So yeah, the
and
loss of down is going to make
14.
it 4th down, and now the Warbirds
On the 47.
are going to change out some personnel
Tate French on the punt.
punt it away.
Kramer back to
The
receive.
Staple punt around his own 36 or 7-yard line. Pretty nice kick near side of the field. Got Parkston retreating. They're just going to let it take a bounce, and the Warbirds will down it.
Down
at
inside
around
the
17.
20 at about the 18.
Warbird punter Tate French. I'm going to update my book. I got him down as 30s, 85. So Parkston will take back over with 1:42 left to play in the first, and the Trojans stopped really for the first time tonight on that last possession. They scored the first touchdown on a fumble recovery, a scoop and score for about 65 yards. They take
First
2
down
plays to score
on the 16.
on their second, well, technically their first offensive possession. And now here they are back at it. A little run by Kramer to the corner. He's got the corner. He's gone across the sideline or across midfield, and he is gone. That is going to go
Touchdown number 7.
4 yards.
Colton Kramer on the run to the left.
And will be Parkston's 3rd touchdown. 1:26 to play in the first. 84-yard Colter Kramer run, his 2nd rushing touchdown, his 3rd touchdown of the night. And now they will look for a 2-point conversion here. Trying to go up 22 on the road. 1:46 to play first quarter. Winston go back.
Line up for two.
Center. Motion man is right to left. A lob to the back corner.
Pass complete.
Pass complete out there to number
Maddox is set on the reception.
Maddox is set. So 22-0 Parkston. We'll send it back to the studios for a minute. A 60-second timeout on KOKK.
Third touchdown of the game for Kramer. 22-0 the score. Minute 26 to play in the first.
Is that it? Did you pull it up? Is that the feed? Oh no. I thought you pulled it up on your phone.
Hayden Holzbauer
Welcome
will
back to
kick this
Parkston
time
as
for
the
the Trojans.
Trojans now will kick it away.
Moshe
Back in their
Richmond
own 40.
and
The last kick was
Rainford
due to a penalty.
are deep for the river.
Set to kick it away left to right. We're set, ready to go. 1:26 left to play opening quarter. Parkston stunning the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds here in Wolsey. 22-0 lead early on. Richmond going to let it take a bounce. And actually going to let it bounce out of bounds. So they'll get another flag flying in.
Either bound in between the 10 and the 20.
Now we'll find out if that penalty
Another
last
flag.
time affected where they get the football. I don't think it should have, but unless they get it at the 20 here, it certainly did. No, that's the case. It looks like the 20 is. Oh, maybe not. So now you get the 35. So yeah, if you apparently if you start with that 15-yard penalty, because of course they got to kick it from the Warbird 45-yard line. They kicked it out of bounds. The Warbirds got it at the 20. Now without the penalty, they kick it out of bounds. Warbirds get it at the 35.
First down.
First and 10, they're on 35.
Warbirds
26
start the
left
possession
opening quarter.
on the
Warbirds trailing
35-yard
22-0. Caleb Richmond from the gun. Case next to him, a wing left, and a couple of receivers to the near side of the field as the Warbirds desperately need to get something going here. O'Shea in motion and a flag on the play as Case is spilled in the backfield.
Stop near the line of scrimmage,
Probably
a
not
flag
going to matter because I
on the
think
left side of
somebody
the play.
goes and will mark off 5 more. It's an illegal shift.
Legal shift. Warbirds are back from the 5.
5th penalty accepted tonight. 5 penalties.
Nope. Decline. Second and 10.
That one is declined, so it'll bring up second and around 11. In Case will get credit for his negative 1 yard. So second and around 11. Clock winding now. Minute 15 left opening quarter. Parkston up 22-0. One wide each side, no wing left. Richmond from the gun. Case to his right. On a second and a long 10 from around their own 35-yard line. Again, delayed handoff. Case tried to bounce it outside, spun around and dropped.
No gain on the play for Case.
Maddox Brissett quickly through the line, able to shut that one down. And another loss of yard weight around 12. Clock winding. Probably the final play of the opening quarter here as Richmond checking plays, and now Case will go out with the empty backfield. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Caleb Richmond from the gun on a third down. It's inside their own 35. Moshe will take the handoff. Caleb back to pass. Can get it away and almost got sacked, and now he'll get ran out of bounds for a big
out of bounds.
Runs out of bounds back
22-yard line.
at around the 22, so he'll lose about a dozen.
And we'll set up fourth and around
long.
22 or 23 yards.
Kurt French will punt.
And the punt from Wolsey-Wessington. We're just going to let it bounce, and it bounces out of bounds. Very nice kick by French. So bounce out of bounds around the 37. So that's where Parkston will take over. For the Trojans, 7 rushing plays. Runs of 38, 10, 0, 5, 4. A fumble they did recover for no gain.
On the
And
37-yard line
84.
with
2
17
rushing
seconds to play
touchdowns,
in the
1
first.
defensive touchdown. They're 2 for 3 on 2-point conversions. As the Parkston Trojans out the gates early here tonight in Wolsey, 22-0. Trojans will have the final play of the opening quarter. With 17 seconds left in the first, Summer under center, double wing, single back. The motion man, Summer tried to turn the corner, and he got slowed down just enough. Oh, he got away a second time, and
Run right.
diving in is Caleb Richmond,
Luke
big to
Borman.
stop, and Luke Borman will end the opening quarter with a run of about 2 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 8. Parkston
End
will
of
be
the
come
first
back.
quarter.
It'll also be
22-0 the score, advantage Trojans.
after one
It'll be
quarter.
2nd down
So the
and
Yankees
8.
Studios for a minute, a
When we
60
come back to the
second
second.
timeout, 1 minute on KOKK. Yeah, if you want. Yep, visitor.
Ball on the 44.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with that. That's going to be a pain in the butt. I mean, you can put the scoreboard up, but I wouldn't mess with the time. The time's going to be really hard to follow. If you can make it say seconds, I guess, but I don't know how to make it say second quarter. Welcome back to Wolsey here. 22-0. Parkston in the lead after a quarter. They got a 65-yard scoop and score in the first series. They scored on a 38-yard and then a 10-yard run on their first offensive possession. An 84-yard run on their second offensive look. The Warriors stopped them the third time around. And now Parkston, their fourth look here on a second and around 8. They go from their own 44-yard line.
Second quarter starts.
2-0, jumping out to an
with
early lead
second
here on
and
the road.
8 for the
Here's Summer
Trojans.
under center, double wing, single back. The motion man is Coulter. He'll fake the handoff. Summer will keep it himself. Try to reverse field, and oh, he got a block. Inside the 40, 35 to 30, and pushed out of bounds around the 27-yard line.
For number 12. Carter Summer
29
picks
on
up
the break on KOKK. I wonder, did it come back on? Because this is a new recording, so I wonder if there'll be a new broadcast. Is it 22-0? Is it back on? Okay, cool. Any comments on that?
4th and 1 out of the timeout.
And welcome back to Wolsey, and they come out of the timeout, 4th and 1. They're still going for it here. 4th and 1, their own 24-yard line. Richmond going to keep it
Richmond
himself,
picks
and
up
Caleb
4 and
needed
a
a
first
yard
down
and got
for the
4.
Warriors.
So that'll move the chains for Wolsey-Wessington, and
Cody Becker on the
we'll see
stop.
if it'll wake up the fans a little bit and get this team back on track as down 4
4-yard
scores
gain for
early.
Caleb Richmond.
And they'll mark this one about the 28-yard line. So Warbird's first and 10.
Down.
Their own 28, 7:05
8-yard
counting to play first half. Warbird's still trying to get one on the board. Caleb from the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Empty backfield here. Caleb on a first and 10. Back to pass is Richmond. Winging it left side. Trying to get it to Moshe. I'll take the nearly intercepted.
Incomplete. Moshe Richmond, the intended receiver, a flag on the play.
Pass interference is now Moshe Richmond is a little bit slow to get up.
Jurek, Creamer, and Gorman there on coverage.
Flag's down about the 37, and I don't think we did all that.
Pass interference on the defense.
Is that 15?
15 yards.
So another 15-yard penalty.
First down.
It's one thing that both teams have done equally tonight, and that
40,
is commit penalties. There have
4-yard
been
line.
a lot of them for a lot of yards early on in this. We're only a quarter and a half in. 6:44 to play first half. 28-0. Parkston leads. Wolsey-Wessington trying to get something going. Another fresh set of downs after the penalty. And just anything
First
to get
down.
some momentum here. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Caleb Richmond from the gun on a first and 10, their own 44. A motion from Case. Case will get the handoff. Spun around and here's another flag. And Case goes
Flag.
for a yard
Neither
here
one.
as the flag comes in. As Case was double teamed, so probably a
Holding.
hold. Yeah, it's going to be a hold against
On the offense.
Parkston, I don't know, maybe they want to decline that. Are they going to? They won't. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 penalties. 5
10-yard
penalties, 50
penalty.
yards against Wolsey-Wessington. 5
Replay
penalties,
first
60
down.
yards against Parkston. 6:38 left here in the first half in Wolsey. 28-0 Parkston on top. Wolsey-Wessington after the penalty now a
First down.
and 20.
And 20 just inside the
From the gun,
35-yard
Cade's
line.
next to him. A receiver right is Rainford, left is Moshe. There's motion right to left. Back to pass is Richmond. Pass almost complete. It was in and out of the hands of Colin Hughes, and then
Hughes caught
caught
the
by
ball,
number
was hit.
27, Caden
Lost
Carter.
the ball. Caden Carter.
So Carter
rebounded the
catches
ball
it on the
against
bounce. It won't matter though, because
Well,
there's
it
yet
doesn't
another
matter.
penalty.
There's
It'll
a
go
flag
on the
against
board.
the Warriors
And I think they'll probably decline that as the
on
pass
the Persian
actually
side of the field.
kind of lost yards.
We have a short penalty is declined.
They did gain on the game. A yard.
Second and 19.
So they get a yard on the pass
In the
play, which I guess
35.
technically was maybe a hook and lateral, but now we'll get a timeout. 6:09 to play second quarter.
Timeout,
28-0
Warburg.
Parkston. Warburg when we come back in a minute. 60 seconds on 12:10. Caleb Kick. Huh? You just hit it again to turn it off.
Do that for interview.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just that this thing just keep getting in my way.
Yeah, kind of a pain in the butt.
Look who hit the wood for us. I don't know what
Welcome back to Wolsey. 6:09 left first half. Parkston on top, 28-0. Battle of the number ones tonight. Warburg's number 198, Parkston number 198.
Second and 19 out of the timeout.
From the gun on a second and 19. Two receivers left, one right. There's the motion man right to left. That's Case. They'll break the handoff. Caleb winging it left side behind the receiver. He tried to turn around and make the catch, but
incomplete.
not able to adjust.
Peyton Rainford, the intended
Either way,
receiver.
an incompletion. Just a second of the night.
Third
I
and
got it down
19.
at 7 for 9. Not a lot of yards, but got it 7 and 9 for 31. And they'll stop the clock here with 6:04 to play in the second quarter. And the Warbirds talking things over on now a third and about 19. They line up at their own 35. They need around the 46.
Please turn your headlights off
The chains and moving the
in
chains
the
is
east
something the
end zone. A
Warbirds
pickup with the door
have
open.
not had a lot of luck doing here
Please
tonight.
turn your headlights off.
Well, maybe they're listening to the radio. Got to turn the headlights off in the end zone there. There they go.
Thank you very much.
And the officials getting everything sorted here. Get back
Third
to the
down.
way on a third and 19. Warbirds left to right here with 6:04 to play in the second. A third and long. Warbirds down 28-0. Here's Case shifting, one wide each side as Richmond from the gun on a third and 19. Hard count just about got Parkston to jump off. And now running out of time here. Caleb going to have to take the snap. Back to pass. Quick pass left side. Complete. And
Complete on the left
kind of
side.
slipped
Number
and
2,
went down to the
Peyton
knee.
Rainford. A short gain on the play goes up 4
It
points.
was Rainford, and the catch was made. Pickup here is around 3. So now fourth and around 16. And they will punt it away. Left to
4th
right.
and 16 on the 38.
Warbirds have to punt it away with a step from what is on
Punt
35.
is blocked.
This one is headed out of bounds around
Goes
the
out of bounds
30-yard
at the
line.
33.
That's where the Trojans will take over. A short field already, a 28-0 lead. 5:26 to play in the second. And Trojans set up nicely here after the blocked punt.
32.
Offense headed back out for the Trojans. Parkston all rushing touchdowns here tonight. Touchdown runs of 84, 25, and 10. Also had a 65-yard fumble.
Officials timeout.
Officials going to take a timeout with 5:26 left in the second. 28-0 Parkston. We're back in a minute. Take another 60-second break. 1 minute on KFK.
Yeah, he walked off over the shoulder. And I don't see him over there anymore. I don't know if he's kicking me.
What? Yeah, I don't want to try to put any more pressure on that and have it knocked off again. That's pretty cool. Sounds looking good. Yeah, tripod we can set it out on the window. Well, Gary's El Auto Glass will remember, bring us our post-game report. We'll get you scoreboard updates throughout the night. Watertown leading Huron 20-7. Colley on top of Redfield 28-0. Miller, Highmore, Herald, and Jim River tied at 0. Hitchcock, Tulare, and Iroquois 0s early. Pass along some more scores here as they become available. Those are, of course, brought to you by the Nera Family Hair Care. Here's Summer, a little misdirection. Oh, he's got a man wide open left side. Completed
Pass completed left side.
touchdown. Did he make it? Oh, no, he didn't. He's up at the
to
1.
number 11, Luke Borman.
31 yards. Summer.
Peyton Rainford saves the touchdown for the Warbirds.
Stops the touchdown at the 1 yard line. And Parkston will take over there with 5:18 left here in the first half and threatening now to score for the 5th time tonight. Officials here keeping things moving along as Parkston set on a 1st and goal from the 1. It'd almost be only fitting to give it
1st and goal from the 1.
Coulter Kramer. He's got the 3 rushing touchdowns. He's got the defensive
Guys,
touchdown.
in by the quarterback.
I think
Stop short, 2nd down.
Summer got stopped. So we'll line up for a 2nd and goal. The officials backing off. Yeah, they are definitely on or inside the 1. So the Warbirds keep them out on the 1st attempt. And now the Trojans will go on a 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
Summer under center. And this time the handoff.
To Jervik picks up the touchdown.
And I think Braden Jervik on the touchdown dive. So he will have his first score of the night. Parkston will score for the 5th time. This will come with 4:11 to play in the 2nd. 1-yard Braden Jervik run. And now the Trojans will look for 2. They lead 30.
Trojans look for 2.
4:11 to play in the first half. Double wing single back as Summer under center on the 2-point attempt. They fake the handoff, pass it back down to the end zone.
Completely the right side.
Conversion is good. 4:11 to play, quarter number 2, 36
Maddox
nothing
for
Parkston. We're back in a minute. 60 seconds on KOKK.
Pass completion, completes the 2-point conversion. 4:11 to play in the first half, 36-0 the score.
Case is on his way to the ER. Sounds like his collarbone is broken.
Welcome back to Wolsey. 4:11 left here in the half as Parkston kicking it away after their 5th score, 4th offensive touchdown. Also have that scooping score for the first and defensive touchdown to open the game. They will squib it. Return will take it around the 15, the 20, and down
8
around
yards
the
return
25.
to the 30-yard line for Wolsey-Wessington.
We'll see. We're all inching ever closer to the 30, so trying to eke them a few more yards out of it. Yep, 1st and 10, 29-yard
They get to 29.
Wolsey-Wessington tonight, 15 running plays, nothing for double digits, a lot of zeros and a couple of minus numbers in there. The passing game, they are 8 out of 10, but minimal as far as the yardage is
First down.
From the gun on a 1st and 10, they'll go from their own 29. And Case trying to bounce it back outside and
line of scrimmage.
tripped up for no gain.
Second and 10.
That was Wyatt on the carry, actually. Austin Wyatt, I mean?
Okay, thank you.
I think so.
No idea.
So now a second
Austin Wyatt on the last one.
and
Second
around
and
the
10.
yard. And Wyatt hanging out back there in the backfield. They'll go one wide each side. And Austin, another carry, and this one's going to go for negative
Stop
yards.
for a loss
He was
on this
wrapped
play.
up right at the line there by Brody Becker. And then Becker
Becker on the stop.
rode him back to, well, 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. But of course, you get the end of the positive motion. It'll go for a loss of around 3. And we'll set up third and around a dozen, maybe even 13. 2:54 to play in the half. Clock is winding as Parkston finds himself on top.
3rd and 12.
6-0. Richmond from the gun. Couple of receivers. Lone man in the backfield. Whistles. The officials
Flag.
come in and they got a flag already. Didn't even get to start the play.
Their defense.
It's against the defense, so I guess that almost has to be encroachment.
5-yard penalty encroachment.
6 accepted penalties, 65 yards tonight against Parkston. Richmond from the gun, now a third and
Third down.
7. Moshe in motion right to left. He'll get the handoff, bounces off the guard, and is spilled right there. So he'll lose the couple of yards that they got. Well, maybe just one of them. We'll set up a 4th and around 9.
4th and 9.
Elders looking to kick it away. Last one was blocked. This time he gets the kick off, and Parkston touched it. It got through his hands. It's all the way back to the 25, but the Trojans are going to get on top of it. Is Coulter Kramer trying to pull off a fancy one? Oh, now he got himself a cramp. He was trying to catch it over his shoulder, and it went kind of glanced off of him and took a funny hop, but he did get on top of it. Now, of course, like I said, dealing with the cramp, and he will collect himself, run off the field, and will work on it on the sideline. I don't know if they actually got an injury timeout or a heat timeout out of that. The Wolsey-Wessington defense is out and ready to play. The Trojan offense is still on the sideline. I think they're under the impression that there was a timeout. And here comes the offense back.
Possession starts on the 25-yard line for Parkston.
1st and 10, their own 25, minute 57 to play in the half. Parkston on top here on the road, 36-0. Trojans been number 1, coming off a dome visit last year. They didn't graduate a bunch before. They got a bunch of good upperclassmen back in here off and running this Gorman. Oh boy. Gorman cutting left, cutting right, gone down the sideline. Goodbye,
Touchdown number
Gorman.
11.
75 yards. Another, boy, the rushing numbers are going to be Madden-like for the Trojans tonight. 1:42 to play, still just in the second quarter. 75-yard loop for him of a run. And now they will look for 2. 42 is the score right now.
Trojans
Nothing to lead.
lining up for 2.
Watertown has extended their lead to 32-7 over the Huron Tigers. That was our game on Tiger 95, and of course they started early. They should be about done. There's a pass in the end zone. Two-point conversion is incomplete. 1:42 to play in the first half. 42-0 Parkston. We're back to Wolsey in a minute. 60 seconds on KOKK.
Minute 42 in the play in the first half. 42-0 to score. Advantage Trojans.
Scoreboard updates are brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care.
Holzbauer is on the kick. Rainford and Richmond set to receive.
1:42 to play here in the half. Scoreboard updates brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care downtown Huron. We'll get you that update in a moment. Our updated scoreboard here reads 42-0 Parkston. Moshe on the reverse, and they got tripped up by their own man. And Peyton Rainford set up on the reverse, and Rainford nearly ran into his blocker, had to jump over him, and ends up down. Scoreboard updates brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care downtown Huron. The Huron Tigers fall to Watertown tonight by the final of 32-13. Other scores: Hitchcock Tulare beat up on Iroquois Lake Preston 62-8. Sully Buttes ran away from Sunshine Bible Academy 62-32. DeSmet leading Del St. Mary's 14-8. 11 minutes to play in
down for the Warbirds.
On that one.
Starting on the 24-yard line.
Spring Sanborn Central. See if they're in action tonight. We'll have to hold off a minute as Wolsey-Wessington has it back here in Wolsey, trying to put something up before the break. Parkston in 42-0. Right hand side, the handoff is for Case, and Case able to dive ahead for a gain of 2 or maybe 3 yards.
Gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
Lord Highmore Hill leading Scotland Meadow 8-6. That was their halftime score. Joe Woodstock and Western Spring Sanborn Central must be off tonight. Tigers fall tonight 32-13. Scoreboard updates brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care. A little motion and another handoff for the Warbirds, and now Gabe Case picking up about 3, but we got a flag coming in.
Flag.
Wait for the officials. Looks to be against the Warbirds, and it will be a
Penalty is on the offense decline.
So Case will get
Short gain on the play.
3 yards.
2 yards. 2nd down and 6.
Make it 2nd and 6. The Warbirds will go from their own 28, 29-yard line. 45 seconds to play in the half here. Parkston up 42-0. Quick pass, right side, Caleb to Moshe is incomplete.
On the right side is incomplete. Moshe Richmond, the intended target. 4th
Caleb down at
and
8 of
6.
11. 8-11 for 34, maybe? Take a look at the numbers here at the break. As a little personnel change, 34 seconds left in the half, and now the Warbirds go for it here on a 4th and around 6, and maybe they won't. They got the punter on. And they fake the punt, and he is stopped almost immediately at the 20-yard line. So Parkston get a habit with the short field.
Well, Will Jadozi with the tackle.
With 30 seconds to play in the half, and Jadozi with the stop. So that turns it over on downs. I think they want to put a little fire on the board. They're getting together. Yeah, they're going to come over and put a little time on the board. I think it ran for a few seconds after Jadozi had covered up the football. That's a turnover on downs.
31.
Bring it back to where they were at here when the fumble was covered. Because again, that is officially the turnover on downs. So they'll reset the clock to 31 seconds. Parkston will have some plays here and a chance to get to half a century here before the break.
Trojans ball on the 21-yard line, 1st down.
From the gun, a receiver left. Lone back is Kramer. They'll fake the handoff. Summer will keep it himself. He's spun around after a gain of about 4.
Borman on the run. Timeout. Parkston.
Around 3, and we'll have a timeout by the coach. Scoreboard updates brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care. Downtown Huron, Floyd, Kylie at the Mirror offering cuts, colors, waxes, Styles for all members of the family. Hair treatment, shampoo sets, eyelash extensions, cuts, colors, waxes, burns. Stop in or call 605-883-HAIR. Again, for an appointment with Lori, call 883-HAIR. You can call or text Kylie directly, 605-553-1628. Again, Kylie at 605-553-1628. Premier does accept walk-ins. Premier Family Hair Care, 35 4th Street Southeast, downtown Huron. The Mirror Family Hair Care brings us our scoreboard updates. The Huron Tigers fall at home tonight. The final there, 32-13. Miller Highmore Harrow leading Scotland Menno 8-6 at the half. Hitchcock-Tula are all over Iroquois Lake Preston tonight. 62-8 your final. Sully Beach ran away from SBA 62-32.
Second down.
The Warbirds here trailing 42-0. Summer back to pass. Left side pass is complete. Inside the 10,
Left side.
down to around the 6-yard line.
Going to be a first down.
12 on the pass play. I didn't see who came down with it. Percent seems to be kind
That's
of a
percent of the reception.
favorite target, and now they'll go for it here, of course, on a 1st and goal as Kramer trying to turn
Into the end zone for the touchdown with number 7.
So that'll come from, we'll just call it 5 yards out. Come with 6 seconds to play in the second. And that will be on a 5-yard Colter Kramer run. And now they will look for the 2-point conversion, which would effectively
Trojans will line up for
this
2.
game as Kramer's going to line up wide to the right, or excuse me, Summer, the quarterback. It's a high snap, and they won't miss it. Oh, he got away. Gorman was looked to be dead to rights on the near side, but he got away. Gorman can throw the football. He did. I don't think he is. I got no indication. Yeah, the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful, and we'll go to halftime 48-0. Parkston on top. The officials are still on the far side of the field, so I'm keeping an eye on this just in case. But they're talking it over here. And again, I don't think this game is quite at halftime yet. The officials are still talking. Wolsey-Wessington has been pulled back out on the field because I don't think we're at halftime. The officials are going to come over and they'll reset.
It is not halftime.
So I think they'll put up some time. 6 as the 2-point run
There will be
is
6
no good, and it'll leave
seconds
us right now at
on the game
48
clock.
Parkston. And the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds going to get, I guess, a kickoff. And send this to the half. Of course, Parkston effectively could have ended this game on that 2-point try, but not quite able to close it out there, as we'll get a halftime break eventually here, and we will have to we'll go through that half unless I guess Parkston were to recover a fumble and return it like they did earlier, or maybe the onside kick for a touchdown. I don't know. Anything's possible, it seems, tonight with this Parkston team, as just about everything they've tried has worked. Brown ready to kick it away right to left. 6 seconds left in the half. Parkston Trojans. A little statement here against another number
Holzbauer will kick.
Here is the run up and the kick. And this one
And that ball
falling on
comes down.
top of at the 25-yard line by Cooper.
Austin Hill.
So the Warbirds are going to play before the break.
Wolsey-Wessington will have the ball on
Parkston
the 25-yard line.
scored right away. They scored on the first Warbird possession on a fumble recovery, 65-yard return for a touchdown, and have absolutely poured it on in the first half of this one. Rushing touchdowns in the first half of 10, 84, 25, 75, 1, and 5. Plus that
First down.
Touchdown.
On the 25.
And Richmond will get a look with 6 seconds to play in the half. First and 10, their own 25. Hand off to Case. Case trying to make the corner. Got away from one tackle. And couldn't escape the second. And that'll do it for the first half of this one.
End of the first half.
That will get us to halftime. Parkston 48, Wolsey-Wessington nothing. We're back after a 3-minute timeout with a halftime show. A 3-minute break. 3 minutes on KOKK. Wait. Let's see. 26, 22, 48. What's up? Oh, cool. I like it. Yeah, that's pretty neat. We could learn all this stuff. That'd be... Okay, what's his name? Carter? Carter Sumner.
The halftime T-shirt cannon is sponsored by our National Guard.
It is halftime, and welcome back to Wolsey here as Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds trailing to Parkston, and I think this was going to be a tough one here coming in tonight as the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds came in number 1 in 9A. Parkston came in number 1 in 9AA, and boy, Parkston a statement game thus far here tonight as they lead 48-0. Let's take a look first of all at the scoring summary. It started with 8:47 to play in quarter number 1. It was a 65-yard scoop and score. Fumble recovery by number 7, Coulter Kramer. The 2-point failed. It was 6-0 Parkston. 7:20 to play in the first. A 10-yard Coulter Kramer run. The 2-point run by Carter Summer was good. It was 14-0. And one more for the Trojans in the opening quarter. An 84-yard Coulter Kramer run. The 2-point pass was good. Carter Summer to Maddox Brissett. And it was 22-0 Parkston after one quarter. They would put up 4 more in the second. They would score with 9:35 to play in the second. A 25-yard Coulter Kramer run. The 2-point run failed. It was
Thank you, the South Dakota Army National Guard, for the halftime T-shirt.
The 2-point pass was good. Carter Summer to Maddox Brissett. It was 36-0. With 1:42 to play in the second, a 75-yard Luke Borman run. The 2-point pass failed on that, made it 42-0. And with 6 seconds to play in the second, a 5-yard Coulter Kramer run. The 2-point run failed. And that brings us to our halftime score of Parkston 48, Wolsey-Wessington 0. Send it back to the studios for another 2 minutes. We'll come back, look at the scoreboard. We'll look at the numbers from the first half of this one. And eventually we will get to a second half of football at the break in Wolsey. Parkston 48, Wolsey-Wessington 0. Back with a halftime, more halftime show in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 12:10, KOKK. Yeah, it says first quarter, but I don't know how to change it. Like some of that we just have to play with, but yeah, that's cool. There's a lot of cool stuff on there. Sure. Welcome back to Wolsey. Halftime here as Parkston all over the hometown Warbirds. 48-0 is our halftime score. Scoreboard updates brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care. Lori and Kylie at the Mirror offering cuts, colors, waxes, perms, hair treatment, shampoo sets, eyelash extensions. Styles for the whole family available at the Mirror Family Hair Care, 35 4th Street Southeast. For an appointment at the Mirror, you can call Lori at 605-883-HAIR or call or text Kylie at 605-553-1628. The Mirror Family Hair Care, downtown Huron. So they bring us our scoreboard updates. Watertown defeats Huron tonight in our game of the night over on Tiger 95. Final Watertown 32, Huron 13. Team leading Aberdeen 14-7 with a minute to play in the third. Sturgis shutting out Mitchell 24-0. 5 minutes left in the third there. Pier blowing out Brookings 49-0 with 8 minutes to play. And Yankton up on Spearfish at the end of the half 21-13. Hitchcock Tuller another win tonight, 62-8 the final. They defeat Iroquois Lake Preston. Sully Buttes ran away from Sunshine Bible Academy tonight by the final of 62-32.
The winners of the South Dakota Army National Guard drawing are
DeSmet leading 26-8 with 3 minutes to play in the
Caitlin
third quarter
Harry
of that one. Oh, let's see.
See if I can pronounce this last name right.
Miller Highmore Harold leading
Timber
Scott
Hader.
6 at the half.
Caitlin Carey and Timber Hayter are the winners of the South Dakota Army National Guard drawing.
Let's see. Again, here on
Sergeant Fleming will find the winners and present you
here in Wolsey,
with
Parkston all
your
over the
awards.
hometown Warbirds. 48-0 at the half. Back to the studios for another 2 minutes. That is your postcard. That is your scoreboard update. Your scoreboard updates are brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care downtown Huron. We'll take another 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with individual numbers, and we'll be about ready for a second half of football. All Trojans tonight here in Wolsey, 48-0 at the half. We're back in, let's go 2 minutes. 2 minutes on 12:10 KOKK. Let me add this up. 5-3 is Gabe Case. 85, 8. And 4 is Moshe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
How long is a quarter? Can we call this?
12 minutes.
Hey, we're not running a clock. Oh, yeah. So the only time it stops is after a score.
Yeah, you can upload logos to that, so you can have the logos. Welcome back to Wolsey. Taking a look at some individual numbers. Well, the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds, not a lot of bright spots here tonight. 5 penalties, 50 yards against Wolsey-Wessington. Caleb Richmond is 8 of 11 for 34 yards. Peyton Rainford, 4 catches, 18. Tate Brent, a catch for 5. Caden Carter, a catch for 1. Colin Hughes, 2 catches for 10. Again, I have Caleb 8 of 11 for 34 yards. On the ground, not much going there. Austin Wyatt, 2 carries for -2. Moshe Richmond, a carry for -1. Tate French, a carry for +1. Gabe Case, 8 carries for 10 yards. And I got Caleb Richmond down 9 carries for 6 yards. And a fumble loss that turned into a Parkston touchdown. On the other side, Carter Sumner and the Trojans, he's 3 out of 4 for 57 yards. Maddox Brissett, 2 catches for 26. Luke Gorman, a catch for 31. So again, Carter Sumner, I got him at 3 out of 4 for 57. On the ground, absolute video game numbers tonight. Carter Sumner, 2 carries, 30 yards. Braden Jervik, 3 carries, 5 yards and a touchdown and a fumble that did get recovered. Coulter Kramer and Luke Borman the show. Kramer 5 carries, 132 yards and 4 touchdowns. Borman 7 carries for 145 and a score. So already nearing 300 yards of rushing offense. Tack on another 57 through the pass. And they were heavily penalized in the first half. Penalized 6 times for 65 yards. So the Trojans running it up on the ground and on the scoreboard. They lead here at the half. 48-0 over Wolsey-Wessington. Send it back for one final 2-minute timeout. Your second half starts after this break. 2 minutes on KOKK. Yeah, it looked like there was all kinds of stuff. Split screen it. If you had another video source.
Okay, this is a running clock.
When I call my private permission from you, I can
Well, and then this thing went off, and that kicked that off, and then so if we wouldn't have that, it would be a lot easier. Learning.
Holzbauer will kick to start the second half. A 16-yard kick return for number 17, Ashton Hill.
Welcome back to Wolsey. Second half just underway. Parkston kicking it away right to left. Running clock here for the second half as the Trojans a 48-0 lead. Ashton Hill short return on the kickoff. And Caleb will stay in at quarterback. It looks like, I think that's Wyant at
First down.
running back now instead of
For the Warbirds on the
keep an eye on that,
36.
though. One's 33 and one's 3, and my eyes are well failing, to be quite honest. So we'll see. Run to the near side is Gabe Case, I think.
Run to the right side.
How about 32? How about Ethan
Number
Rearick?
32. Ethan Rearick.
So Rearick, a loss of
Loss
a
of
yard,
a yard, second and 11.
second and 11. Looks like some personnel changing over. We've seen Troy Hughes, the freshman, a couple times tonight, and comes out on that line to start the second half. 10.5 left here in the third, just underway in the second half, but all Parkston in the first two quarters.
Second down.
Here's Caleb Richmond under center, one wide left, a wing left, and a solo back is Rearick. Rearick left side, head down, runs right into
Up the middle.
Will
Rearick.
Jadozi, and Jadozi able to shut that one down rather quickly.
Dozy on the stop. No gain on the
We're
play.
going to go
Third
for
and
no
11.
gain, so now a third and around 11. Well, for the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds, just got to lick your wounds and head back to practice here, as they will be off next week, so they'll have a little time to think about it, and then at DeSmet on the 15th of September, the next game for Wolsey-Wessington.
Third down.
I don't know if that's the best thing or the worst thing to have a bye week after a game like this. Here's the handoff for,
Loss on the play.
I think, Hohalter.
Cooper Hawkhalter over there.
Oh, Hochhalter. Hochhalter loses a couple more, and now a 4th and 13, and they will
13.
get set to kick it away. Looks like Austin Wyatt will kick it this time. He'll kick it to Coulter Kramer.
Austin Wyatt will punt.
As Kramer and Borman have been about electric here tonight, and that's a
Fake.
fake, and they will come up way short. Did end up gaining about a yard or so.
Stop by Summer.
Wyatt
Turnover
tripped
on
up
down.
by Summer.
Trojans will have the ball on the 34-yard
So
line.
the Trojans will take over short field. 1st and 10, the Warbird 34. Parkston can close this one out as they had the opportunity right before the break. Couldn't convert on the 2. And now we'll get a Parkston timeout with 8:28 to play in the third. 48-0 Trojans. Parkston trying to shut this one out as they Take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 30 seconds back in 30 on KOKK. Oh yeah, it's almost impossible. That's what they told us. Unless you can hook directly up to the scoreboard, there's no reason to try to keep that. It would just be too hard. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'd have to almost have to hook up a phone to it. They wouldn't buy me another iPad just for that. I know that. Yeah, it's possible. Welcome back to Wolsey as the Parkston Trojans taking over here. 1st and 10 at the Warbird 34-yard line. They have, it appears, turned over their lineup as well. I think Bryson Bruning on at quarterback, and the handoff motion man is Holzbauer. Holzbauer off the right, trying to make the right corner. Will pick up around 7.
Inside the 30.
Pick up is 6, 2nd and 4. And clock winding, running clock here in Wolsey. 48-0 Parkston, 8 minutes to play here in the third. Trojans trying to get this one over with early. Here's that same play motion from Holzbauer. He'll cut it back in this time. He got a block, and Holzbauer will finish this game from 34 yards out.
Number 21.
I'll wait and make sure that there's
Hayden
no flag
Holzbauer. That will be the end of the game. Thank you for everyone
28-yard touchdown and
for attending tonight's game.
Final of 54.
All of our visiting friends travel home safely.
Studios here for a timeout.
And to everyone, have a great evening.
Show coming your way in 2 minutes. Again, Parkston closes out the Warbirds 54-0 here in Wolsey. We're back in 2 minutes with the Gary Zell Auto Glass postgame show. 2 minutes on KOKK. Just a second. That won't change. Second half here. 32.
Can I hunt deer behind your house again this year? Thank you.
You got 2 there.
No, you can leave it. Oh yeah, I suppose it doesn't have the audio from the game, so yeah, just end it. That's fine.